So we had a request to know what the bets are. So before the introductions, we got 521 points, or partoofs rather, on center, 2,250 on revival, and then somehow 100 on ace Kate. Well played, guys. Well played. But welcome back. This is game number 2 of the OlimoLeague. We're in the round of 16. It's a best of 3, and spawning here in the top left corner of the map, it is going to be CM Storm's Revival.
In the bottom right, as the blue Terran, it's center.
Just a small note before we get into the actual thick of this game, guys. I've got up to the round of 8 now uploaded to YouTube for our Who's the Best European tournament. Hopefully tonight I'll have the semifinals and the finals up there as well, but if you guys missed that tournament live, make sure you check out those VODs, because the round of 8 and on for that tournament was actually freaking awesome. No spoilers for those who missed it, but absolutely, those games, highly recommended.
Well, last game, 2x gave center a pretty big lead, although there was quite a, quite a dramatic push from Revival. It looked like it might be able to turn the tides. Didn't quite work out. This game, of course, King Sejong, not really a popular 2x map. It's all about the
Reapers,
the one Rax Reaper. Yeah, exactly.
Well, he keeps his Rax in his pants and at home, so that's a good start.
Can that be a thing? Like, pull the boys, keep the Rax in his pants?
I just feel like Terran's full of euphemisms. Like, anyways, he does take gas though, so he's gonna be opening with a Reaper, but this isn't the cheesy Reaper we were alluding to a moment ago. It is worth noting though, Revival did scout the Overlord down here to the south to make sure that there wasn't going to be a Rax there. Definitely not too happy about his lack of scouting last game, clearly, but still, he went hatch first. He followed up with the gas. Confidence is still there.
Yeah. And these Overlords are going to get in those positions that I was talking about, right? Like the perfect positions to go ahead and scout what center is doing, because like a T-Rex is so not, it's not going to it's so rare on this map. There's no real reason to keep that Overlord at home and see the bunker. And even then, you can see that Revival kind of checked for that too. If you're going to have T-Rex on this map, it's usually off to the right of Revival's natural. And his Overlord kind of did like a little like, like less than or greater than sign to get here.
I know you're describing it, but this is what I hear. Like, don't!
Because I can't remember which way goes which, right? Like, that's the, is that the less than? Not greater than. No, wait.
I just remember the alligator eats the bigger number.
What?
They teach you in math, like for less than, greater than, it's supposed to be like, this is an alligator mouth. And it's eating the numbers, so like 1 is less than 5 because it's trying to eat the bigger number.
The less than sign? I don't understand how to use that.
I don't know. Look, this is math from like grade 8, okay? This
I
is
know,
like fucking forever ago.
I know that means like, I know what it means, just like what do you call the thing in between, right? Like, is it whatever? Anyways. Point is, it's a good direction to scout the 2-Raxer, right?
Well, this one's greater than, right? Because you would read it out, it's like 5 is greater than 1.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, okay, I get it now. 1 is less than
we're
5.
teaching math. Sit down and learn, guys. It's Monday mother flipping morning. It's math day.
I feel like I could have figured that one out, but I was not really trying.
Oh, I believe you. I believe you. Yeah, you would definitely get it on your own. Yeah, sure.
It's like, no. Well, I don't really need it anyways.
Like, I got my degree in arts. I didn't really need math.
Yeah, right? Like, who really needs it?
Okay, well, anyways, we had the Reaper poke around a little bit. Tealings did die, but Revival kept his drones alive, which was really key, so it's a good start. Queens didn't have to be pulled off to do anything too crazy, and it's not like there was 3 Reapers to pressure and make this even worse. So, I mean, for the opening of this game, definitely a million times better than last game. Especially with no 2-Rax.
We got Banshees on the way. This Reaper was kind of bold, scouting out a third at 6 minutes. Bro, you gonna die.
King Sejong's got a lot of ledges you can juke around on the way back. Nope. Not if you stop like that, though.
Okay. Oh, the Hellions are so close to saving you if you just had not stopped to, I don't know, bathroom break?
Yes. What time? Oh, I gotta tie my shoes. I got jetpacks. I don't want these to get tangled up. Center just started a wall off behind this. I like that he hasn't left this too long. I mean, you will see some Terran players put a lot of emphasis on this and get it done by the 7-minute mark if you're really worried about an all-in or something, but with Reaper dead, okay, it sucks that it died, but he scouted the third was down. He knew there wasn't going to be like a big roach all in his way anytime soon. There are going to be roaches out in play, and this could turn into an all-in, but as far as we're concerned at the moment, we'll just assume it's a regular opener, where he's just a little bit worried about Hellions.
Well, that would have been like 4. Going up to 8 means he's gonna at least try to attack. And that Bailey Nest means that he's gonna all in. All right, then.
There you go. That's what we're kind of waiting to see. No wall-up actually lets the Hellions get in here, though. Here's a big problem with this, right? Like, it's one thing to go for the Roach Bailing. It's another to do it if you lose a lot of drones and have no money behind it. Now, he doesn't lose too many drones, but still, 9 is not a comfortable number to be down.
What's really worrying...
The Banshee's on the way, too.
Exactly, is that the Banshee is on the way. Second Banshee is also on the way, and he will have a wall-up. You know, he won't have extra bunkers because he doesn't quite realize what's happening. But he will have a second Banshee and a couple more Hellions as well. So, like, because that's one thing, right? Like, you sacrifice a bunch of the Hellions, kill a bunch of drones, but those Hellions are very useful to stop the Ling swamp. Because after they break the wall, they start swamping with Ling. So, pretty necessary to have that. The Banshee could not die. It's okay. It's good.
Okay, so the drone count's been whittled down quite heavily. It goes from 9 to 19. Ugh. Did that really get 10 kills? It did. Meanwhile, Roach is on the other side of the map. There's but one Marauder to stop this. SCVs being pulled should be able to repair this. It is worth noting that the supply depot placement actually plays against Center's bunker here a little bit, but...
Revival's just gonna give up.
Yeah.
Not worth...
She just super drones instead, yeah.
Yeah, he did cancel that Baneling Nest, by the way, so... I could have assumed that it finished, but it's not on the structure tab, so... maybe seeing the Banshee, or... Maybe it was the Hellions. I wasn't paying enough attention, but at some point decided, okay, it's not going to be worth it.
I think it's because you lost so many drones. This is really got to be a big influence because you can't afford to keep making the Banelings and the Roaches if you're no economy, right?
Maybe, or probably rather. Also, I just don't think it's a good build to do against Banshees because Banshees are so good at picking off the Banelings. Like if they know it's coming and he might have figured that Center figured it out, you know, you just don't want to go for it. The Banshee comes back in here, but goes into a Spore Crawler. Oops. Whoopsie.
4 Hellions actually can get some kills here at the 3rd.
Yeah. Not something that should really happen.
Yeah.
You got the Roaches to protect everything.
There we go.
Oh.
There's a moment where you're like, okay, it gets in here, kind of expected, but then you're like, wait a minute, you got Roaches.
Yeah. Looks like Revival's not going to be going for the Roach Hydra, but he gets the +1 melee.
Yo, you want to talk about math for a second here? He's like doubling his kills every time he comes in for workers. 9 to 19 to 33. Okay, that's not quite double, but still. Like, he's getting so many workers kill every time he comes in. And all jokes aside, like, this can't keep happening. Because for Revival, his drone count is his lifeline. It's his blood for Zerg, right? You want to be sitting on that close to 70 number as possible. That's going to be your sweet spot. Take a 4th base and continue on with the game. Instead, he's been bleeding out way too much.
Okay, so Revival is going to go for the Roach Baneling style game. You don't really want to call an all-in just because, like, most people assume that all-ins are off of, honestly, like, 2 bases or, like, a 3rd base that's not really mined. But it pretty much is, right? It only has 1 or 2 really big attacks, and then the Terran army gets, like, 2-2 and medevac, and, like, you know, they start to really get a lot better while your army composition just kind of, you know, fizzles.
Also, knowing the base from earlier, both of them did get out alive, so they come back to go for some kills. Gets on top of the gas mining drones. This is always a big nuisance. That's the range of the Queen. Man, Banshees do so much damage.
You know, usually not getting mutas is like, you know, it's bad because we talk about the medevacs starting to drop everywhere. Not getting mutas is bad because it's freaking Banshees. They're just gonna live this entire time, and if it's with the army, he could take down all of those Banelings or Revivals depending on. He has no anti-air if they stay with the army.
That's very true, but this poking here on the left side, distracting him. All of his attention over here. Doesn't quite see this coming to the right just yet. Looks like he was going to move out, but now responds to defend. These Roaches are very awkwardly separated, so not a good start to this fight, but he's got enough numbers that he can overwhelm Center's forces.
Yeah, let's pick up.
And yeah, here comes that problem we are just describing with that, the medevacs.
Yeah. And Center does realize what's going on too. It's like that's a large amount of Roaches. He might have clicked on them too to see that they did not have that +1 missile upgrade, so maybe also figuring out through that. But he throws in a bunch of bunkers. So he knows that a Roach Baneling attack is incoming. The Banshees are still alive, by the way. They killed a bunch of drones, I suppose. 7 and 13. Yeah, it's insane.
I mean, it might seem insignificant to only kill about 3 or 4 drones at a time here for how deadly Banshees can be, but he's killing gas mining drones, which is really a big deal. But he keeps that one alive. Oh my god.
Does this win? Uh-oh, not with other queens.
Well, kills them both, but whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so Revival now is kind of going to go for that bust. He's like, screw it. You have done way too much damage. I can't deal with this.
47 drones. Oh my god.
Look at the bunkers. Look at the Widow Mines that are going to be down here. Like, these Banelings, they're going to get wasted in the bunkers, and what ones aren't wasted in the bunkers are going to die to the Widow Mines. This is such a not good attack before it even began.
Did I focus fire those Widow Mines? Oh, I don't know what happened there, but a lot of Banelings went down, either focus fire or manual explosion from Revival, but some more are left. He has to split more. There he goes.
Splits from center are pretty darn good. The Roaches are pretty much exhausted at this point. A couple more Widow Mines are going to, actually go down before getting a shot off. Wow. He could certainly shut down the third, that's for certain, but at the same time, he's also taking a bit of damage. These 4 Marauders are not going down anytime soon to Zerglings. Meanwhile, SCV's pulled out of this.
Yeah. So while those amount of bunkers looked really scary, you know, there was a bit of a problem of, you know, the fact that if Banelings would explode on them, they exploded on more than one. Which is usually not what you want to do. But this 4 Marauder drop should be taking down the Queen left and right, but instead it dies.
Picks up as the medivac dies.
He lost his third command center. What the?
Yeah, no lift.
Such an easy hold.
Center's starting to fall apart now. You're right. This should have been an easy hold. Production would have held off what was coming. There's only a certain amount of Banelings behind this, and the Roaches. Well, there's not a hell lot of Roaches left. Rival does get caught a little bit off guard, but here comes the Banelings from behind. No retreat, but into the medevacs. Lifts up to get out of here. Widow Mines are not burrowed. Oh, he's going to split a little bit. Yeah, Banelings die on top. The Widow Mines go straight for that mineral. I'm going to go for those SCVs. This is where all the ones from the third base retreated to, so extra toasty kills. Takes it to 26. Shuts down the third, kills a lot of SCVs. Center does start up a third CC immediately while that was going on. I kind of think Revival bought himself back into this game.
Oh, I think for sure he did. So the one thing that's really bad is that he's down in upgrades, you know, a full 1-1 down. So in a straight up engagement, that's bad, but he's just like so far ahead in Center. Like his choices are either to attack right now and hope to God, like, you know, he can do something, or to be like really defensive, you know, get like a 4th command center too, and like double expand, which I think usually only a Zerg does. It looks to me he's gonna try to at least apply some pressure, but it's gonna be so dangerous. And with the Spire about halfway done, he can't overstay his welcome. He's not gonna be able to consistently pick up and drop for the next 5 minutes to come back.
Well, I mean, he does have that upgrade lead again. 2-2 is a nice thing to have, but this time Revival will not be on 1-1 by the time it's 3-3. Also, more importantly, there's a big swarm of units in the middle of the map. Now, this looks like there's a hell of a lot here, but there's really, a supply deficit, but a big drop, Doom dropping towards the main. No Banelings at home. Gonna bring some back. Meanwhile, goes to shut down that third once again. Oh, he's gonna kill a lot of SCVs for this. Can Center do enough damage through this drop is gonna be the big question. Couple Marauders here. Nope, just picks up and leaves. But that also means he's not doing any more damage. Revival does lose the Zerglings on the other side of the map, but Center, I don't know, he's got that third down, but he killed a lot of SCVs there.
He's more against that planetary.
But I actually kind of think it's not a bad idea. Revival playing so Zergling heavy as he is.
I don't know.
Yeah, we finally have mutants, by the way. We finally have screw these medevacs.
You know, exactly, right? Like, that Doom drop was really the last one he could really do. Staying here is okay just because, well, not anymore. Revival does find the Lings down to the low ground, so Revival, or Center will have to pick up.
Yeah, he's on the little cozy cliff, though.
Yes, he is.
There's not a lot of Marines here, though. I mean, the high ground ones, they're giving me Envision to protect anything up here on the high ground. Not that many.
Oh, this Banshee!
Are you for real? Yeah, he just needs one Mutalisk to go kill it. Okay, Zerg can start on the ground. Bane's coming here as well. If he picks up the medevacs, the Mutalisk will hunt these down. Drops in the main. Just paying a little more attention. Perhaps could have cleaned that up a little bit better, but actually, this drop in the main doing a lot more than it should have.
Yeah, and he's gonna kill the 4th too. The entire army was just focusing over here, and that Banshee's still alive. What the?
This is a bit frustrating because now you know what's gonna happen, right? This Banshee's gonna die to something really stupid.
Oh, he does find those Banelings. If he chases them, he's gonna get so many kills. No, he doesn't chase them. Going on a creep like this is so dangerous.
If he doesn't,
oh my god.
Well, he knows that the Banelings are out of position, so it kind of is the permission slip to go in, right? He loses his army though.
Yeah. I feel like because he wanted to dive that third, it looks like, or maybe just dive the game. I'm not sure, but he could have definitely killed that low health hatchery with just a small handful of units, and then left with the other ones. So that was I don't know. It was still probably like really good though, right? Because Revival still can't really like attack. His army's really not that big anymore, and now he's down to just 2 bases.
And the upgrades. Let's not forget 3-3 kicking in here in just a sec for center. So future engagements, he now has that lead once again. Widow Mines haven't really been used that much offensively. Like we saw a couple cool shots at the end of that fight. Ooh, I like these 2 hidden in the mineral lines. This could work out really well. But yeah, now that he's got Widow Mines, he's gonna actually be able to bring these across the map, and that's gonna make a big difference here in the Banelings.
It's Banshee's up to 18 kills. A couple of those are Banelings. It finally dies. But
Rip.
she deserves a Medal of Honor.
Well, on the other side of the map, that's quite a big force coming his way. Revival gonna not lose the mutas? Okay.
He only has 8 Banelings. I don't know, that's not a lot.
He's got more coming, but yeah, this is... Yeah, cancel straight away. It's just cancel.
Yeah, those are gonna morph. So that's gonna leave him with just those 8 Banelings that I talked about, and 12 more are morphing. But he doesn't have a 3rd, doesn't have a 4th. His main is mined out. So the only good thing is that he's still mining a lot of, like, he's still mining gas at all. Still has a really big gas bank, in fact. So he can definitely morph in a lot more Banelings.
So I like what he did try to do to the mutas. The attempt there was to bring center back home, but it's not enough. We saw Cure. No, who's always playing against Cure? That one. Curious, there you go. He got some pretty good time out of his mutas on this map trying to do the same strategy, but it's not enough here for Core Revival. Good game is called, and the center will take the 2-0.